You know that feeling, don't you? Like you're caught in this cycle of uncertainty, always reacting, trying to figure out what actually matters with all the noise around.
Oh, absolutely. It's like navigating through fog sometimes. So many people, both in their personal lives and, in business, feel that pressure, sifting through endless information.
Trying to find the signal in the noise.
Exactly. What's really essential versus what's just, well, clutter. And often our perception gets shaped by things we don't even consciously recognize.
Which is precisely why we're doing this deep dive today. We're looking at a framework, the 531 framework, that's really designed to help cut through some of that chaos.
Think of it almost like a cheat sheet,
Yeah.
a foundational lens. It sets the stage for the deeper ideas you'll find in the upcoming chapters of the book this is drawn from.
Right, a way to get perspective beforehand. And what's really useful, I think, is that it applies on two levels, doesn't it?
It does. It offers insights for your own personal journey, but also for how businesses operate and, ideally, thrive. A really clear wrap, actually.
Okay, so if we're trying to cut through that noise, that fog, where do we start? What's the anchor point?
We start with the one, the foundation. This one is basically the core essence.
Okay.
So, personally speaking, that's your inner core,
Mm-hmm.
your true self, your true north, if you will.
Your guiding star.
Precisely. And for a business, it's pretty similar, actually. It's the company's core purpose. Its fundamental reason for being. It's why.
And it strikes me that so many struggles, maybe even chronic indecision, come from losing touch with that one.
That's often the root cause.
Yeah.
Rediscovering and crucially aligning with that core essence. That's step one to gaining clarity.
So once you've hopefully reconnected with that one, that true north,
Yeah.
what pulls you away? You mentioned forces shaping perception.
Yes, that brings us to the three. These are three, let's call them primal energies or forces that constantly shape how we see things. They can guide us, sure, but they can also seriously mislead us if they're out of whack.
All right, let's break down the three. What's the first one?
First up is ethics. Basically, how we decide what's right and wrong.
Okay.
Personally, when it's balanced, it gives you clear principles to live by, which is great. But if it goes to an extreme, it can become really rigid, just rules for rules' sake.
And in business?
Well, balance ethics, build trust, reputation, But if it gets skewed, maybe towards pure survival, it can stifle innovation or lead to cutting corners. It's a balance.
Got it. Okay, what's the second force?
Ambition, our drive, our desire to achieve things.
Everyone has some level of ambition, right?
Right. And balanced, it's fantastic. It motivates growth, pushes you forward. But when it's unbalanced, it can easily become this endless wanting, never satisfied.
I see that in business too. Healthy drive versus obsession.
Exactly. That obsession can lead to burnout, overreach, ethical lapses even. It's that drive versus obsession balancing act again.
And the third force?
The third one is inertia, our natural resistance to change.
Which isn't always bad, surely. It provides some stability.
You're right. Balanced inertia offers stability, keeps things grounded, but too much. It just keeps you stuck. You can't adapt.
Like in business, think Blockbuster maybe. Resisting the shift to streaming.
A classic example. That's inertia imbalance. Provides stability in the short term, maybe, but leads to an unwillingness to make necessary changes. It blurs the long-term vision.
So these three ethics, ambition, inertia, when they're imbalanced, they create illusions, basically. They trap us.
That's the core insight, yes. They hinder personal clarity, and they obscure a business's path forward. Recognizing that imbalance is the first step out of the noise.
Okay, so identifying the one gives us our true north, and understanding the three helps us see what pulls us off course. How do we actively break through those illusions?
That's where the 5 comes in. These are 5 paths, or disciplines maybe, that help us cut through the illusion and move towards real, sustainable growth.
Let's walk through them. What's the first discipline?
First is knowledge, continuous learning. Personally, it's about staying relevant, understanding yourself and the world.
And for business?
It's turning innovation into actual adaptability, seeing patterns, gaining insights from data, learning constantly.
Okay, knowledge. Number 2.
Number 2 is focus, being truly present. For an individual, it means whole-minded engagement in whatever you're doing.
Less multitasking, more presence.
Right. And for a business, it means maintaining persistent clarity on the mission, on the priorities. It enables agility, especially when the market gets choppy, staying centered.
Makes sense. What's the third path?
Devotion. Now, this might sound a bit lofty, but personally, it's about acting from a place of love and commitment, dedication beyond just chasing results.
And how does that translate to a business? Seems less tangible.
It translates into culture, Building a culture where people feel genuine commitment, alignment, that internal cohesion, that devotion, it really does translate into better customer value and loyalty.
Interesting connection. Okay, number 4.
Number 4 is intellect. Or you could frame it as strategy in a business context.
So thinking clearly.
Yes. Personally, making clear decisions based on wisdom, filtering out the noise to make choices aligned with your true north. For a business, strategy is the how. It's the roadmap, the plan that guides execution with foresight.
Got it. Intellect and strategy. And the final one, the 5th discipline.
Finally, we have action. Or you could call it execution.
Doing the thing.
Pretty much. Personally, it's about doing your duty, taking action, without being overly attached to the specific outcome. Owning your part. For a business, it's moving from just being busy to having meaningful impact, doing the right things and executing them well. With faith, not fear.
Wow. So the 1 is the core, the 3 are the shaping forces we need to balance, and the 5 are the disciplines to actively cultivate clarity and growth.
You've got it. That's the 5-3-1 framework in a nutshell. It really is a powerful lens, whether you're looking inward or outward at an organization.
It feels like a really critical foundation, as you said, a cheat sheet for understanding the more detailed ideas that come next.
Absolutely. It sets the stage, gives you that essential perspective to really absorb what follows.